All right. Shalom, family. It's your brother Kanaiba coming at you once again with this video titled, Are Women Capable of Choosing the Right Man? Okay, so I actually came across this particular video, or I stumbled across this interview with this sister here. She's a singer, if I'm not mistaken. Her name is Chloe. Okay, she has close ties with Beyonce, if I'm not mistaken. And she had an interview with Angie Martinez, right? And the topic came up about, relationships, men, and what she's looking for in a man, right? So this kind of prompted me to actually make this video, right? And the question, of course, is, are women capable of choosing the right man? Okay. Now notice it doesn't say capable of choosing a man. It says the right man, right? So what we're going to do, we're going to get into this interview and see if we can get an answer to that. Now, I'll say that, there's exceptions to the rule, of course, but for the most part, I believe the answer is no. Okay. Of course, you have some sisters who can and have chosen the right man, but for the most part, especially westernized women, no, they can't. That vocation should be left to their father for choosing a man for them. Okay. But let's get into the video and dissect it.
So I get this from seeing some of your posts or some of your IGs. And you said this before, that you are somebody who loves love.
I love love, yeah.
And when she says that she loves love, I guarantee you what that really translates to is she loves the idea of being in love. Okay, that's what most women deal with. The idea of being in love. Now, in love is like a drug, okay? A drug gives you a high, but the thing is, the high doesn't last forever. Okay, sooner or later, the effects of that drug wear off, okay? And then you're in a worse position than you were to begin with, okay? That's in love, okay? In love is not forever. It's not concrete. Just think about the saying in the world, you're head over heels in love, okay? If you're head over heels, that means you're about to fall off a cliff and hurt yourself. Okay. And that's what in love will do to you. It's going to hurt you. Okay. So now let's get back to the clip. Okay. But love and in love, two different things. Okay.
What does that look like for you? Are you on the market? Are you dating?
I am on the market.
Okay.
What I'm looking for.
Do you know what you're looking for?
Yes.
Or you wait? Oh, you do. That's, by the way, you're ahead of the curve.
Like, I
Because
think
some people just wait to see.
Yeah.
I guarantee you she does not know what she's looking for, like most women in the world. Okay. They dream up this idea of what they think a man is supposed to be, but it's usually contradictory. Okay. And we're going to see that in this video. We're going to see a walking contradiction in some of the things that she's going to say. Okay. And we're going to see why a father is really supposed to be the one that should be choosing a suitor for his daughter. Okay. So now let's continue.
I think, one, I want the guy to be more into me than I'm into him, because I am a mushy person.
You are.
Did y'all hear that? Now, this is completely backwards, okay? She wants the man to be more into her than she is into him, okay? And what this is going into, if we want to deal with a three-dimensional level, this is going into mother goddess worship, okay? That's the programming that most women and men are under, okay? She wants him to be more into her, okay? Because unfortunately, most women today are self-worshipers, okay? They are narcissists, okay? They're so quick to call men narcissists, but again, the biggest narcissists on the planet are women, okay? Just simply go on social media and you'll see that, okay? This is why she wants the man to be more into her. It's to feed into the self-worship, Okay, the mother goddess programming. Okay.
Smart.
Yes, I'm so mushy.
No, madam. That was not smart at all. There was no wisdom behind what she just said. What she just said was backwards. Okay?
So, like, I don't want to be the one who's more into you.
Yeah.
Because it's just not going to work.
But it wouldn't get on your nerves if he's too into you and you're like,
Okay, I'll be honest. I
Yeah.
want him to be just as affectionate as me.
okay.
But if I call you, don't pick up all the time.
Got it.
Sometimes I'm going to be left wondering, what's he doing?
Got it.
Now, did you hear what this child just said? Okay? Did you hear the contradiction? Okay, at first she was saying that she wants a man that's more into her than she is into him. But now she's contradicting herself. She's saying, whenever I call, you don't pick up all the time and all this other stuff because she wants to be wondering, what if? Okay, so she wants you to be more into her than she is into you, but not too much into her. Okay, does that make sense to anybody out there? But again, that's the average modern day woman, okay? And again, she said that she wants to be left wondering because she wants that drama fix. That's all it's about is the drama, okay? Not knowing if you're sleeping with another woman or not because she's an agent of chaos, okay? She wants that drama. She wants something to complain about, okay? That's why fathers should be choosing a daughter's suitors.
Because
Not
that's
too
kind of,
much,
because
though.
it's like, if you on your shit and you working hard, you're not always worried about me. And for some reason, that's kind of hot because it's like you working on you.
So again, she said, you're not always worried about me, but yet she originally said she wants a man that's more into her than she is into him. Do you see the contradiction? Okay, she tried to explain what she meant, but again, it still makes no sense, okay? Of course, you want a man that's on his purpose. And when I say on his purpose, I'm not talking about this red pill madness, okay? I'm talking about a man of the Lord that's doing the work of the Lord, okay? But I will give it to her. She hasn't said anything that's too outlandish, okay? Just a few contradictions here and there.
So that's a green flag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Okay, green flag
Always
is
pay attention, but don't pick up every time I call.
green flag.
Yeah.
Always pay attention, but don't pick up every time that I call, okay? The contradictions is what I'm talking about. This is exactly why women should not be choosing a man for themselves. That vocation should be left to her father, okay? Because as we see, she don't know what the hell she wants.
What are Chloe's red flags?
Red flags, I hate a womanizer. Like, with me, I can't date multiple people at once, so don't play me.
That's right. You can't date multiple people at once, but that has no bearing on what a man can or cannot do because men and women are not the same, nor are we equal. Okay? But, this is to be expected, especially from a woman that's still out there in the world. She has a problem with a man having more than one woman when biblically there's nothing wrong with that. Okay? That's to be expected. But anyway, continuing on.
At laziness, because you become what you're around. And if I'm laid up in the bed with you, I'm going to start turning into you.
Yes.
I need you to inspire me.
This is probably the smartest thing she said all night, okay? She said, if I'm laying up in bed with you, I'm going to start turning into you, right? This is why a woman biblically is only supposed to be with one man her whole entire life, okay? People wonder why women walk around as if they have multiple personality disorders, okay, and things of this nature. It's because of the number of men that she's laid with, okay? She's turned into these men. She's taken on a piece of their spirit, each man, okay? But women are supposed to be with one man their whole entire life, okay? Continuing on.
And keep me going and, like, keep my drive going.
Yes. So he gotta be driven.
Yep.
Can't be out here being loose in the
I
streets.
love feeling a nice muscle.
Oh, a good muscle.
Just a little bit. You don't have to be a gym junkie, but just a little.
So a good physique is a
Yes.
green flag. What about...
Well, nothing necessarily wrong with that. Of course, the physical attraction has to be there first. Okay. But here again, dealing with all the other stuff that she said, it was pretty much a contradiction. Okay. But, as far as the physical attraction, of course, is going to be there, though it's not the most important thing. Okay. When, looking for a man. All right. And this is where a father comes in to ensure that his daughter is with the right man for the right reasons. Okay. Let's continue.
Fame. Like, let's say an athlete.
Yeah.
Is that a red flag or a green flag?
I mean, it's neither. I think I'd have to know who you are as a
Okay.
person. But I will say, having someone in the business understands, and it's like I wouldn't even have to explain myself because it's just a given. Like, it's just something you both understand. But, I love an intellectual mind. So if there's someone who's not in the business and they're in something else that deals with their mind, that's just as hot to me.
Be smart.
Yeah, I like someone who's really smart. Challenge me.
Ooh, you're a love girl.
Now, this by far is probably one of the wisest things that she said thus far. Okay. So I give credit where credit is due. Okay. Sisters are supposed to be looking for a man of wisdom. That's chief. Okay. You're supposed to be learning from your husband. That's where your source of information should be coming from. Okay. Not Esau's college. Okay. Esau's college don't mean nothing. Okay. And I know a lot of people are going to be butthurt over me saying that, but I really don't care. Okay. Sisters should be looking for a man of wisdom. Okay. So kudos to her for saying that. All right. And this is who a father should choose for his daughter. Okay.
Yeah.
You're a relationship girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you actively looking or are you just waiting?
I'm
for
just
it to...
waiting.
Okay.
I'm just waiting because I feel like if I look, then I'm desperate, and I don't need to do that.
Nobody
I'm not
wants that.
thirsty.
Desperate is never a
No.
green...
Okay. So now she done went off into left field again. Okay. So you're telling me that if you as a woman go looking for a relationship that you're desperate and you're thirsty. Okay. When you go to the scriptures, the scriptures say that the woman was created for the man. Okay. That's your whole purpose right there is really a relationship with your husband. Okay. But here she's contradicting that. Okay. So what you're saying is, okay, if a man pursues a relationship with you and shows interest, does that mean that he's desperate and thirsty? Because y'all expect men to be the pursuers. So is that how you see men, as desperate and thirsty? Okay. But this goes back into what I was saying earlier about the mother goddess programming. Okay. She feels that she's above, pursuing a man. Okay. And making her affections known to a man because she would be deemed as, thirsty or, that foolishness. Okay. But she expects a man to actually pursue her because she feels like she's the one in the superior position, okay, as a mother goddess figure. This is indeed backwards, okay? This whole thing is pretty much backwards, okay? And this is the role reversals that society has placed upon us, okay? You see, this whole time, it's like she's in the position of authority when, in fact, it's supposed to be the man in that position, pretty much stating what he's looking for in a woman. Okay?
So I don't text a guy first. I don't do the first move.
Really?
Nope. I will stare at you from afar and wait for you to look back and come and walk to me, but I'm not going to walk to you.
Did you see the attitude she had when she said that? Again, confirming the mother goddess programming that I've been talking about, okay? She subconsciously feels that she's superior to you because she's a woman. She's a mother goddess figure, okay? And you're the servant. Completely backwards. But anyway, what I think I want to do, I'm going to stop this particular video here. And what I want to do, I want to hit a few precepts and bring my video to a close, okay? I'm not going to make this one too lengthy, but I do want to hit a few precepts and then we can go ahead and close it out. All right. So this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 7 and verse 25. And it reads, "Marry thy daughter, and so shalt thou have performed a weighty matter. But give her to a man of understanding." So we see the beginning of the verse says, "Marry thy daughter," okay? Meaning you marry her off, okay? You choose a suitor for her, and, she goes under the authority of that man now, okay? So then the verse goes on to say, "And so shalt thou have performed a weighty matter," okay? A weighty matter meaning it's serious, okay? It's a very serious matter, okay? It's not something you take lightly. That's what that's going into, a weighty matter. But looking at this interview, did relationships seem like a weighty matter to these women? Or did it seem like it was just one big game? Something that's not to be taken seriously? Okay, because that's what it seemed like to me when I was looking at this interview. Okay, it was one big game to them. Okay, because again, not all women, let me give that disclaimer, but there are a lot of women that tend to be like children in adult bodies. Okay, life is just one big game, especially when it comes to relationships. Okay, so the end of the verse goes on to say, "But give her to a man of understanding." Okay, that's the type of man that women should be marrying, a man of understanding. And as a father, this is the type of man that you give your daughter to. Okay, and when you do that, you have performed a very serious matter. Okay, you give her to a man of understanding. And nothing in this particular interview really showed that they understood this concept. Well, she did say she likes a man with a lot of intellect, roughly paraphrasing. So like I said, kudos to her for saying that. But for the most part, most modern women that's still out there in the world, they don't understand this, okay? And, ultimately, this is why a father is supposed to be choosing a suitor for his daughter, okay? So now moving forward, this is Ecclesiasticus, chapter 11 and verse 2, and it reads, "Commend not a man for his beauty, neither abhor a man for his outward appearance." So what the verse is saying, is not to look negatively or positively simply based on the outward appearance of a man, okay? That's why the verse starts off by saying what? Commend not a man for his beauty, okay? So, it's not all about what a man looks like, okay? But we're living in a day and age where, more emphasis is being placed on a man's outward appearance, okay, when, women looking at men. And, it's pretty much the same argument that we see on the flip side, okay? When men are looking at women, we tell the brothers, her outward appearance is not what's most important, and that's true, okay? But the same argument should be stated on the flip side as well, okay? So it's not all about a man's appearance, okay? But like I said earlier, the physical attraction is going to be there, and there's nothing necessarily wrong with that, okay? There's nothing wrong with that at all. The physical is important too, but it's not, what's most important, okay? On either side, men dealing with women, women dealing with men, okay? So moving forward, this is Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 8, and it reads, "A man shall be commended according to his wisdom, but he that is of a perverse heart shall be despised." Okay, so the beginning of the verse says what? a man shall be commended according to his wisdom. Okay, the last verse that we just read let us know that it's not about his outward appearance, but this is what a man is supposed to be commended about, and it's supposed to be about the amount of wisdom that he has. Okay, and again, what did we read in Sirach chapter 7? It says that, fathers are supposed to give their daughters to a man of understanding. Okay, a man shall be commended according to his wisdom. Okay, that's why he has to give his daughter to a man of understanding. Okay, that's what's most important, because she has to be taught. Okay, and not only that, we know that all relationships goes through their ups and downs, their trials and tribulations. Okay, and the scriptures tell us what? That wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times, right? So, when your relationship is going through a rocky spell, okay, a woman has to have a man that has the understanding and the wisdom to solve whatever problems that they may be having in the relationship. Okay, I mean, without that wisdom and understanding, how can a man lead his family? Okay, that should be common sense, right? So this is why a father marrying off his daughter is considered a weighty matter. Okay, it's very, very serious, because again, your daughter is going under the authority of another man, and you as a father, you want to make sure she's in the right hands, that she's in good hands to be taken care of. Okay, that this man can lead her, protect her, provide for her, all of the above. Okay, and this is why it's called a weighty matter, and you have to give your daughter to a man of understanding. Okay, but anyway, I believe this is actually a good place to bring this video to a close. And again, the title of this video is, Are Women Capable of Choosing the Right Man? Now, of course, like I said in the beginning, there are exceptions to the rule. Okay, you do have some wise women out there. Okay, some very intelligent women who do know to choose men based on the right things. Okay, you do have women out there like that. So when my initial answer to this question is no, but of course I'm not talking about every single woman. Okay, there are exceptions to the rule, but for the most part, today's modern woman, okay, that's a part of this westernized society, no, she does not know how to choose the right man. Okay, and that's clear just simply looking at our society today and looking at the state that relationships are in, the state that marriages are in. Okay, so with that being said, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach Kodash, and I want to thank all you brothers and sisters for tuning in. And until next time, Shalom, family.